screen lock, so we're okay. So we're early.
Yeah, I've never been that for all.
Do my hair now.
Oh god.
Should I have my hood down, or should I go for a more sort of grumpy? Oh look, that's a gym bro. I'm resting between sets. Leave me alone. That's what they're like. I had a crap day at the gym this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't lift. The weights I could lift a piece of cake, I struggled to lift this morning. I was like, oh, what the f going on with me? Evening, Matt, we're a bit early, mate. I do apologise for once.
Yeah, never really.
Sure,
okay. Yeah, a few more messages.
What the hell? See, I can't. For some reason, my burner phone won't let me do comments. Oh.
You can't open that porn site again, you.
K-pop. Which would you rather admit to, porn or K-pop?
Same thing, isn't it?
Might as well be. Bloody hell.
God.
Yeah, see, it won't let me do comments, so we might have to put those in the middle so I see better.
I suppose.
Weird.
Yeah, all messages. That's alright.
Yeah, I might be able to see something now. No, look, see? It doesn't give me any.
Feedback.
What's tonight's plan? Oh, yeah, no, I do. Oh, I do.
Yes, got nothing
I
now.
do. Tonight's plan, there is not a plan. We don't go in with a plan, but we are playing bolt action.
Yeah.
So it's Americans versus
Italians.
Escoccio. Or do I have any flamer tanks though? So I can't say that.
No.
No. Got a lot of tankettes, tank wannabes. But then Jace does have a lot of anti-tank stuff, so. Okay, let's do the sums. How many anti-tank or any guns with a +1 armor penetration do you have?
3.
How many do I have?
1.
There you go.
How many anti-tank guns do I have? 2.
What do you mean anti-tank guns?
Well, proper anti-tank guns. They're not machine guns, are they?
Well, no, but they're medium anti-tank guns.
Yeah.
So I've got a light autocannon.
Yeah, that's all I could get.
Yeah, I know.
That's
really weird, isn't it? Because we've limited to +7+ armor, haven't we?
Yeah, but the Americans have got nothing that's like light.
That's your choice. Come prepared. But I can't because admittedly, I could have my L333s, my little tankettes. I could upgrade to have a HMG.
Oh yeah.
So I could have an anti-tank, a heavy machine gun,
yeah,
which would give me the +1. But that's no point. But my lightest tank is armor 8, even with the rivet construction.
Well, the lightest tank I've got is armor 7, but it's late war. It's not early war, mid war. So I haven't taken it.
So you can't take it.
Yeah, so I thought
because we're early war.
Yeah.
Early war.
Well, yeah, early to mid war.
Yeah.
So because America's didn't start until mid war.
No. But if you want to see a good desert,
always late as usual. We were there the first, and we're there the last.
Yeah.
Everybody else got knocked out or didn't bother, or on the wrong side.
Why did you say that about Finland? Because Finland were kind of basically allied to the Germans, weren't they? They were an Axis power.
Yeah.
And that sniper.
Oh yeah.
Credited with over 500 kills.
Yeah.
With a normal sighted rifle, didn't have a telescopic sight. Even nails, didn't have a telescopic sight and ate snow to mask his breath.
Yeah.
Bloody brilliant.
And had half his face shot off at some point.
Yeah, and then just went back to farming.
Yeah.
As you do. But saying that, I'm going to watch it tomorrow. If you want to watch a good desert battle, well, watch ours obviously. But Ministry of Miniatures have just put one out. And it's, I only saw the very beginning. It's scenario, yeah, I think it's scenario 6. So I think it's the Germans against the Australians or something, or British. Merseburger or whatever it's called.
Oh,
when they attack a mosque or something. And the Allied forces are outnumbered by about 100%. So I think when we did that, I had twice the amount of troops you did.
Remember? There is another film coming out soon. You know when we watched the meat. Oh god, Was it Meat Grinder? Oh, the one where they did the fake body with all the
Operation Mincemeat.
Yeah, there's another film coming out about another British officer. I think it's supposed to be linked to the SAS guys. I think it's the guy.
What, as in a film, cinema?
Yeah,
oh,
yeah,
okay.
being made or coming out soon. So I might have to find out more about that one.
But action armies with tune invasion, ridiculous twist on the game could be fun. Bloody hell, you imagine that? They get mullered.
Oh yeah,
Absolutely mullered.
yeah, yeah. They would, yeah.
Well, if you wanted to do it, in 40k there are rules for the auto gun was meant to be the rifle of like today's rifle.
Yeah, it was just a
So you imagine, so you'd have to
free.
Yeah, you'd have auto guns with no minuses, auto pistols, and stubbers where you're basically your machine guns, wouldn't they?
Yeah, yeah,
Because the way they looked at it.
yeah.
So you could do it. It'd be awful. Think how many G.I. Joes you would have. You don't know the nids.
Well, no, they'd be gone, wouldn't they?
Yeah, well, that's it, isn't it? Even lads heading out tonight, so just saying hi when your next Codex Wars still cannot forgive you. I'm sorry. I should have bloody hurt you on that one. Even so.
Oh, so.
Yeah, heading out tonight, so just saying hi. Where next for Codex Wars still cannot forgive your all Wraith God annihilation. Yeah, I really am sorry, Ed. I promise I'll do better next time.
What is next time?
Orcs versus Space Wolves.
Ooh, that's a hard one
Yeah,
for me.
I haven't got a clue what I'm taking on that.
Orcs will do well on that. No, you're waiting, and you can shoot, mate. You're thinking of orcs as orcs, but they're not. They're orcs are human guard with bolt guns.
Yeah, I know that, but I don't know,
You outnumber 3-1 if you play it right.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah.
Take your can opener. Yeah, probably going to need it. So, yeah, I don't... When are we doing that next?
Oh, God, we've
got to be due a third.
Well, it's got to be...
We've got to be due a third.
No, we've got to be 3rd edition next.
That's what I mean.
Week. Yeah, 3rd edition's next week. So we've done the 3rd for a while. We did Epic, didn't we?
That's what threw it out, yeah. Right, yeah, okay. So last week we done Kings of War. Flawless victory. So last week we done Kings of War. The week before that was that the Epic game?
I think it was actually, yeah.
Was it?
Yeah, I got completely hammered.
That's right. Oh no, the week before was the Nids, the Red Guard.
Red Guard, yeah.
So yeah, that's right. So we've done Epic. We've done Second Ed with the Codex Wars, which was Guard against Eldar. Oh God, annihilated. Then we've done Kings of War. Now we're doing Bolt Action. So we're due a third.
Yeah.
We're due a third. We haven't done a third for a while.
That might be.
And that's the next mission. Should be finished the Scars tonight, base them tomorrow, and do a video presentation on Sun. Wow, Sam, you bang them out, man. And it shows. God, you gotta dig in the painting, haven't you?
You're a bitch.
You gotta slag people's painting off. You gotta do it. It's just a done thing. You're not mates if you don't slag each other's painting off. It's as simple as that.
You don't slag yours off all the time.
I know you do. On and off camera. Every now and again, it phones me up. You're painting shit.
Is your camera in focus? Oh no, it's just shit.
Rich, take it off HD. How many points have you done this year? 200, but better paint than yours.
How many points have I done?
4,000.
Yeah, it is.
Quality over quantity, mate. Quality over quantity.
Yeah, it is 3. Yeah, because I can't remember. So I said.
Well, you said it was 5,000 on the video.
On the Kings of War, 5,000, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And I did another 1,000 points of Epic. That was a 4 hounds.
Oh, that was 4. Holy crap.
Yeah.
This year.
Oh, yeah. The hounds were done this year. And I've just done another 1, 2, 3, 4, 500 points of bolt action.
What have you painted bolt action?
Those three vehicles.
What, the ones you're using tonight?
That was this week. And the machine guns, heavy machine guns, 2 heavy machine gun teams.
Still need to get your elves ready for the 12. I will.
Yes, that was 500 points of painted. About 500 points I've already painted this week.
Jesus. Yeah, I need to work out my elves because am I halfway through? I'd like to say I'm halfway through my. I've got 1 regiment because I'm bloody taking those horses if it kills me. But I've got 1 regiment of Elven Dragon Riders, and I'm halfway through them. I've got the base going at the same time. So once they're done, I've got to do the Dragon Lord. Once he's done, then I need to look at either a mage or the unit of troops or something. Trying to choose between the rats or the elves myself. Well, if I'm bringing elves, you bring your rats. We've got a load of different things.
Yeah, true.
Because I'd like to, ideally, no offence, I don't want to fight you because I'm game against you every week anyway. So when I go to these tournaments and that, unless we actually happen to meet, I'd rather go against other people. But if it works how we end up fighting each other, that's fine.
What, my Night Stalkers against your...
You're going to take your Night Stalkers?
Yeah.
Against my elves, that'll be a different story. We keep missing with our bows.
Well, no, you still be hitting fights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With a reroll of 1s.
Yeah. Might get 2 turns of shooting.
Because
I'm going to be running like a freaking...
Oh yeah, you'd have to. I have a fast army.
Well, it's not really. It's only,
I thought so.
only moving to 6.
Mate, you had brooders. You had a bunch of butchers flanking me. In my side of the
Yeah,
board.
but that was because of the way the table was set up, wasn't it?
Oh yeah.
It was that...
Yeah, that diagonal thing,
Yeah.
that was weird, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a bit. Yeah.
That's the point. We're going to do mission table setup.
Oh, yeah.
We don't know what we're doing for bolt action.
Yeah, so I've got small bolt action on the table that I'm painting at the moment.
Right. Oh yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Yes, I said about, I mentioned Ministry, didn't I? Go and watch them.
Yeah, so I've got 2 pounders for them to be desert rats.
Right.
Undercoated, so then I'm taking on to finish them off. And I've got your favourite, heavy mortar.
Why are you bringing a heavy mortar?
Because I can. And I know you like mortars.
Oh yeah, that's...
Well, I thought...
Which means I should feel more. Because they annoy the crap out of me. If they annoy the crap out of me, why am I not using them?
It was a heavy mortar, not medium, heavy.
So what? That's a 4-inch blast, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a big blast. Yeah. It's only a couple more points. I think it's only 10 points more.
You're kidding.
Yeah, I think he's... Oh no, it might be 20 points.
It's got to be more than
I
that.
think it might be 20 points more.
But what annoys me is it stops me bringing like the 88 on the board, because all it will be is like I'll bring my 88 and all your mortars will just go.
Oh yeah.
My Brits will be the next on the paint desk, built and then painted up. Brits? So I'm doing bolt action now.
Yeah, it's got its bolt action stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got the heavy mortar order on the code, so that'll be next to be painted up.
Oh my god.
I've got the 2 pounders because I've got no. I have, but I thought the 2 pounders for early war is more suitable.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the little light anti-tank guns. So, because they're the howitzers, because their class is anti-tank guns when they shoot tanks. So I could have 4 of them.
It's just down to options, isn't it? It's you've got so much you don't know what to bring.
Well, not really, because I haven't got many.
Your eye doesn't look too bad, Rich. Yeah, no, it's gone down quite a lot, to be fair.
Yeah, it's like, well, the only anti-tank guns they had in the desert were 2 pounder, the 25 pounder, and then you had the 6 pounder. Well, I've got a 6 pounder, but it's a medium anti-tank gun.
But it's a fact, I only just recently found out I could buy the 88 cheaper because it just doesn't have the howitzer option.
Yeah.
So it's like 140 points for a super heavy anti-tank gun.
Did you realise the Brits had a better gun than the 88?
Did they?
But they didn't freaking use it.
Why not?
because it was classed as our artillery, anti-aircraft, so it belonged to the anti-aircraft brigades, not the other thing. It was like, you what?
So if they had taken it in, they could have taken out the targets and all sorts, piece of cake.
It was had a heavier shell than the 88, so in other words, had a better penetration. And everything, and it could fire. It is in the book, but you take a pin every time you fire it. But they said that
why? Well, like the flame.
Because it basically the recoil of it damages the thing. But they said it had exactly the same faults as the 88 had when they started using the 88 that way. So they could have fixed it if they really wanted to, but they never did. They always kept it as an anti-aircraft gun. But it was actually, and it was bigger. So it had a bigger, higher silhouette. There was certain things had its downsides. But when you looked at it, well, that could take out a freaking just as good as an 88, or if you on paper, it's actually better than an 88.
Wow.
So I was watching a documentary on it even now.
So I'm just looking through the chat here. Question to Simon then. So obviously, all right, admittedly, I've only painted like 200 points. How many points have you painted this year, Simon? In fact, anybody. Question to everybody. How many points have you painted so far this year? Not you, because we know it's a shed load. I just can't get motivated to paint.
Oh, okay.
I can't.
That's easy.
1500. Oh, right, okay. So you literally done your first, your white scars this year. That's bloody good going, mate.
I'll do that. I'm going to do some scenery.
I think I need to try and force myself to get this Elven list in for this April Kings of War game, because we'll get me focused and then get it out of the way then. But then I don't want to stop at 1500. I want to take it up to 2000.
We'll take it up to 2000.
Not 1500. I want to take it up to 3000. Lots of time to use. Well, yeah, that's fair one, mate. Yeah, so I want to take the elves up to about 3000, so I've got options.
Yeah.
But my focus will be to get them up to 2-3 for the event. It is 2-3, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, I paid Tom last night.
Right, okay. Tom, if you're watching, me too. But I'll message you later. Find out when the army list has got to be in.
Yeah, because it's going to be on the Mantic app again, he said.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I think so.
Alright, okay.
So,
so I'll have to be committed then.
Well, you'll probably be best to leave to the very last second to
obviously
commit. Yeah.
None still ill, sadly. COVID passed and developed pneumonia. What a life. Bloody hell, man. I had pneumonia. That was horrendous. Straight after COVID as well. That's bad. I didn't, but I had pneumonia, and Jesus Christ, that took me off my feet, man. So get this, it was years ago. I hope you get better soon, dude. But I was taking part in a Knights tournament.
Yeah.
And I said to the organiser, Roger at the time, I said, I feel so bad. And he said, well, you've qualified anyway, so you don't need to take part. I said, well, I'm a kit, I'll do it. And I went against this Polish guy, and he came waving in with two swords, didn't have the proper gloves on, so I literally nearly broke both his fingers here. And I had about 30 seconds left of the fight. I couldn't breathe. Because of all my armour and that weighing down, I just couldn't breathe. And I was up that night in the hotel room, sat upright, could hardly breathe, and using cat's asthma pumps just to breathe. That's really bad. Then I went to the doctors, and yeah, they checked me out. I got scars on my lower right lung because I had pneumonia. Bloody hell! Yeah, that was savage. Like, you come in like a bloody whirlwind, man. But yeah, not fun. So I hope you do get better soon. So I've only done. So Matt's ill, and I've only done 200 points more than him.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm going to the gym. Isn't it? I don't go home and have tea and shower and paint. I go to the gym and then go home, shower and collapse. Priorities, isn't it?
Yeah, I know mine. Fuck the gym.
Yeah. Alright, a bit of advice, please. Need to strip some vehicles that can't get older strippers. Anybody use NDS, model paint stripper? Never heard of it.
No.
I'm a smelly Dettol man myself.
I've used the what's it called? That
Biostrip?
Yeah. Use that.
I've seen Ed from Minisodes use that.
Where he paints it all on and puts it in a plastic bag and leaves it.
Yeah, that was to fumigate.
Yeah, that's the best way of doing it, I think. But I've used Dettol as well, to be honest.
On eBay? Alright, no, I've never heard of it.
No.
But I just use Dettol. But then people moan about, oh well, you can't. If you get water on Dettol, they go over and clagging at them. Yeah, they do. It's horrible. If you're going to use Dettol, you've got to wash the model. You've got to clean the model with Dettol, get rid of it, and then wash it with fairy liquid and
see.
hot
I've
water.
done the dabble, scrub the crappy stitches off, and then I've just soaked it in.
Do you use methylated spirits or something?
No, it's not methylated spirits. It's like a version of that. It's some clear wash or something
White
like that.
spirits?
Yeah, it's not. I don't think it is white spirits. It's used for stripping paint, but it's not white spirits. They call it something clear. It's in that same bracket as that. I've used that, and that cleans all the Dettol shit off really nice and easy. It makes it so much easier.
Nail polish remover also works. Oh, toothbrush goes scrubbing. The outfit's available every supermarket. I found nail polish didn't do it.
Depends if you it's cheap. So if you buy Sainsbury's Dettol, doesn't do it.
No, you've got to buy Dettol.
Yeah,
You've got to buy the brown Dettol. I actually thought because they moaned at home about the smell, so I bought lavender Dettol. Didn't touch it.
I bought Sainsbury's.
Yeah, you
market. Non-Dettol, but not Dettol, and it didn't do it.
Oh yeah, I tried it with an old. So if you want old plastic, I sacrificed a broken but painted, thickly painted, old buckbeat tyranny plastic warrior.
Oh yeah.
So it had no arms, it was just a torso on that, but it's still covered in paint. I thought, well, I'm not wasting any more, so I dropped it in the Dettol and left it for a week.
Don't use it on fine cast, though.
No.
Makes it go like fucking rubber.
Yeah, so I used it.
Because I've got an elder and I was like, ooh.
Yeah.
I mean, they're a bit bendy-wendy anyway, but now it's even more.
But yeah, mate, I left it for a week, got it out, scrubbed it clean, and it was fine. I was like, that's really good. So, but it smells. But the smell doesn't bother me, so I'm not worried about it. But yeah, if you want old plastic, that's the oldest bit of plastic I had, the old buckbeat plastic dinosaur-looking warriors. And I deliberately left it for a week just to see what happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, but if you, seriously, mate, if you do, me personally, Jason's got his way. My way is I shall soak them for a couple of days in Dettol. You wear gloves if you want to, I don't care. And then get an old toothbrush, get some Dettol, whether it's the stuff it was soaking or not, and scrub that paint off. Get it all off with a toothbrush. Get some washing up liquid, put it in a little bowl or something like that. Run a sink as hot as you can stand it. Get another toothbrush, get some washing up liquid on it, scrub it with the toothbrush so it's all frothy, and then go in and wash it off. Because if you go in with water first, you might as well ditch the model.
Well, no,
well, you can start again, but
I've literally done that, and then I've just dumped it in the clear stuff.
Yeah, but
it seems to take that scummy a bit of the scum off a bit better.
Oh, that's I found something that works for me, and I'll
because I do it with the metal as well, where I'm just going, fuck, it's all black.
Oh, metal's great.
And I just dumped it in that, and when I've taken it out, it's like crystal, it's proper clean. I don't have to do anything to it.
Well, I find you can get right in with the grooves and that with the toothbrush and get all of it out. Because you see some people strip models and they leave bits on there, and that's like, no, clean it. Let it soak for longer.
And just spray it black, guys, isn't it?
No, yes. Just be trying to be a perfectionist.
That's what it tastes like on your house.
Yeah. Oh, without a shadow of a doubt. And we were literally just talking about
get all that pink paint off.
Ed's mini-sold Dark Angels. Well, he's banged them out, and they look great. I use methylated on small models, really good, but no good for large vehicles. Yeah, because that's what he did with the Land Raider, wasn't it? Literally just
painted it on,
and put it in a sealed bag.
Yeah,
and left it for a few hours. But that's why I'm not sure I'd be able to do that with Dettol though.
No, because you can't. How would you do it?
Well, you could. I mean, but you paint it. Would it stay like? Because when I do the models, I leave them to soak.
Yeah, you've got. I think you'd have to soak in a bucket.
Yeah, but then you drain it out. Yeah. Ben, I hope you're feeling a bit better. I was just saying to Jace how many models you're banging out at the moment.
Yeah.
Really banging them out, which is really good.
No, it's actually a nice day today. So I got out and primed the very scenery. So now I can actually start painting it.
Nice. I've been contacted by a gentleman on YouTube called Emperor Jim. I'm going to somehow connect with him to give him my work's email, my work's address, because he's made us some epic terrain. Yeah, and because he said you're lacking forest, so I thought, did I get this right? He's doing it as cacti forest, I think. But he needs my work address, but I don't really want to give my work address out on YouTube.
Well, no, that's true. Yeah.
I suppose it could work address is out there, isn't it? Think about it. If you know,
yeah,
know the company,
but people start sending you stuff, you're going to go, Rich, what's going on?
You know what? Someone will send me a bloody dildo or something.
Yeah. I'll tell you a story after
Oh, right. Oh, you know that's going to be good.
Somebody did that. He used to work in the docks, and there was one bloke who used to get on over his nerves, and he knew that his missus was a bit of a...
Oh, no! Emperor Jim! We've just been talking... Your ears must have burned him, mate. We were just talking about you.
So yeah, his missus was a bit of a strict one. So what they did, they got on all these porn sites and put all these details. So he got sent loads of fucking stuff to his house. He was coming I was like, yeah, they all filled in his name, his address for all these fucking different sites.
That's bang out of order. That's funny. Yeah. Especially if she's a prude.
Yeah.
Jesus. Yeah, so Emperor, we were just talking about the fact that you were on about sending us some terrain, some woods and that for Epic.
Actually, I got some terrain through the post today.
Which was?
Rocks.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I went on Teemu.
God. Have you got a photo of them?
No.
Oh, okay.
I should have brought them up, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How big are they?
Just like that and like that. It's a bit scattery terrain kind of stuff.
Nice.
Because I went...
See, I went old school years ago and bought some plaster of Paris molds, but then got around to making them.
But what was it? I was buying... Because I've signed for that new customer. They go, you have so much free kind of thing to get you in. If you spend so much, you get this free. So I went that, and that free. And I went loads of trees. So I just went, I like those trees. I like these trees. So I've ordered like sorts of different types of trees and stuff like that. Because I thought, I'm not going to order stuff that I can make with a 3D printer. I order stuff I can't make.
Yeah.
So I ordered loads of brushes for that, like cheap, but once you went a couple of uses there, they're good. Went brilliant. They're only going to copy you a pack for 20. I don't care.
Yeah.
Saves me clean them. I'm too lazy to clean the brushes there. So I got all this stuff. I went, oh, for one, I went, oh, more.
Oh, that's cool.
So I have to get that all sprayed up. I don't know what colour to do with that. That's the trouble.
What isn't what? The rocks?
Yeah, because I want to do it for an Eldar themed one. So I want to get.
Well, the rocks would be rocks. It's still, even if it's a maiden world, it's still rocks.
Alien planet, isn't it? It could be
it's not an alien planet, is it?
They're aliens. The scum.
Oh, you're xenophobe.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
She's right.
Yeah, but I suppose so. Then you could get
Emperor first.
Yeah. You say that, right? I saw a great little cartoon, right? Pencil drawing cartoon, and there's the son and the dad about to have a pillow fight, and he goes to his son, what do we say before we charge? And the son goes, blood for the blood god. He goes, no, for the emperor. Next thing you know, he's got the pillow on his face. I like having a son. So like. And what's the other one I saw? This is how quick blokes become friends. It's like, there's two space marines in this game, and one goes for the emperor, and the other one goes for the emperor, and they run off, start shooting. Blokes are really simple.
Well, it's like when you see these two women meet each other, friends, and they show all these photographs, and they goes, these two blokes have been friends for the same amount of time. How many photographs? The one, the first one, when they first met.
What's it called? I don't know. Paint them up the colours warp.
Paint them up colours of the... I got that. I can't see the last bit because of freaking...
Can't figure the love heart, innit?
Yeah.
We need another comment, please. We can put a comment.
But yeah.
So it depends how you want to paint them. What colour you're going to paint.
I'm hoping to do quite a light colour.
Doesn't really matter how you paint them.
No, I suppose not. I just want to... Something a bit
Send me a photo of them. Have you physically got them?
Yeah,
Send us a photo of them.
They got crystals coming out of them as well.
Ooh, nice.
So I thought a bit Eldar-y, bit of crystals.
Crystals, I was thinking more Necrons.
Yeah,
green.
Yeah. But it needs a lot of paint and clean lines. But it's got to be simple. Not too technical.
Right, so
Give me a spray gun job again.
I've got to get the elves done by April, so I've got a cut-off point, and then I've got to focus on an army for Bunker Assault.
Yeah, you didn't, yeah.
Mm.
I thought you would take your Dark Angel.
What, to Bunker Assault? Well, no, I was going to do. Oh no, I know what's going to happen here as soon as I say it. I was going to take a Chaos Army.
That ain't gonna happen.
No, I already was. Dark Angel. Dark Angel Chaos. Dark Angels. Dark Angels are for. They're not loyal. Dick. So yeah, I've got to try and get another army done.
Yeah.
Got it. But then I want to get some paint done because I've got that cathedral, that 3D printed cathedral. Haven't I? The old classic cathedral wall with the steps.
Oh yeah. And you've got
I've got all the proper rubble.
Yeah, and the runes, yeah.
Yeah.
To go with that print off for you.
Yeah. So I'm gonna get that done. The cathedral and the walls done, so we can start doing the Battle of Armageddon. But then I've got to get the Gretchen finished and the bloody orcs done.
Yeah.
What's that? Said he needs to use
a Blood Angel in January.
so he has a chance to get some victories from the Bracker chain. I wasn't going to use the Blood Angels, I could use the Dark Angels.
You've got to be the wrong side, isn't it?
Ooh!
Like you said, the Chaos References.
You're such a dweeb. You're such a dweeb. I don't know. Yeah, of course, we've got the Blood Angels as well. And there's more coming for that as well. Scouts. He's got the characters now. Oh crap! Did I post? I'm sure I posted.
No Danny tonight yet.
No. His wife's on, so he's probably.
Was he?
Yeah. That's Nails Bits. Is his business.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen.
So no Danny.
I didn't recognise. I haven't seen.
I've seen his icon come up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's a Dreadnought coming for them as well, and a Tech Marine. So that'd be cool.
Yeah.
But those Terminators, man, they could have walked through hellfire in that game and come away with barely a scratch.
I know.
And I don't think I hardly made any Storm Shield save, but the armor just until your character got involved, and it was like, all right,
yeah,
that'll do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were just blessed that game, man. Jesus.
Yeah, we'll have to. I don't know what I would take.
To what, Bunker Assault?
Oh, I do. If I get it done.
Yeah.
If I get it done.
What's your backup if you don't get it done? I'm not taking my nids. I might just have a laugh and take the guard. Oh, you got to take that guard army.
I could do.
Mate, you got to take that guard army. That'd be hilarious.
Yeah, if I don't get it done, I'll take the guard army.
Yeah.
Alright. If I get it done, I'll take the other army.
Do both.
I could do, yeah.
Do one on Saturday, one on Sunday.
Or I could take my Dark Angel army.
Yeah, especially if you don't want to make any friends. Actually, it wasn't that bad, was it?
No, it wasn't that bad.
No.
Not that bad at all.
No.
No.
It's just all bikes.
And land speeders.
And land speeders.
And bikes.
And bikes. And vortex grenades.
Only one.
More bikes than a White Scar army. Although to be fair, I think he's got 3 land speeders in it.
Alright. Yes, so do I.
Yeah. But Simon's got land speeders, bikes, obviously, jump pack marines. It's quite a nice little army he's come up with, again. Bloody G-Suit army's a pain in the ass, though.
What's worse thing is the Dark Angel bikes are better than the
Yeah, it shouldn't be that way.
Because they haven't really given the history back then, like that.
Yeah, because the White Scars were kind of born into the saddle, really.
Yeah, but they didn't actually give them really in-depth.
Didn't have the fluff.
It's not until a third they actually started doing it.
And a Daka Dread. But you got Orc Allies.
4 heavy bolters, isn't it?
That's got to be an assault cannon dread, isn't it?
I had 4 heavy bolters in beta.
I can't remember. I'm sure he posted me a model of it, but send me a picture. Ring of Battle is fake. It's like pro wrestling. No one believes Rich got a win. Flesh is here.
Yeah.
I can't see the comment. Oh, Rich got a winner. Would have turned up with no dice for that to really happen. Turning heavy bolter. Honestly, I can't.
Because if the heavy bolters, you roll all those jams, it doesn't matter, it doesn't blow up. If you roll the jams on like I did, everything blows up.
Yeah, honestly, first count, I have no idea how I pulled that one out of the hat. I mean, like I said to Jace on the phone this morning when we were chatting about tonight, I had a werewolf unit with, I think it had 10 or 12 wounds on it, and he could have done blood boil, and you would have done 12 attacks or whatever. You would have hit 6 times then it would have been forced to wounds. You would have taken the average. You would have wounded 3 times, and that would not have devastated the unit. No. So you'd only been able to wait for them.
Yeah.
So even if you had boiled the blood of the werewolves and done extra damage, I would not have lost the unit. And then my turn, I would have told you.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Man,
the blood boil works
blood boil's lovely.
Works well on forts where they've been almost
hammered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I did that last night. I think it was 13 attacks I could do with it. I only did about 4 wounds, but it was worth it.
It's still nice. It's the fact that you've suddenly got a shooting attack with 14 attacks or whatever. So that's a hell of a spell.
And one mob was like, oh, he couldn't get Bane Chant off. He got it off at the very last turn. Every turn, Bane Chant, no. Do that, no. He was...
How about your commands? How did they fare?
Not too bad, actually.
Good evening, everybody. Evening.
Yeah, not too bad. I forgot to use the commands at one point completely. Went, oh, frick, I should have done the charge, but I forgot about it too late. I used the Pathfinder one for some scarecrows, so I could run them through the woods.
That's handy.
Yeah, that was handy. It stopped me slowing my advance up.
You can't run because you're shambling.
They're not shambling.
Scarecrows aren't?
No, they're not.
I thought they were.
No.
I think you might want to check.
I did. They weren't.
I generally thought they were shambling.
I think they might have been, but they're not now because I ain't got shambling rules.
It was a great bat report. Yes, it was.
Yeah, they haven't got shambling.
I thought they had.
No, because
they used to have.
There's no surge in the army.
For April Fool's Day, are you going to do a game of Kings of War by blue tagging Space Wolves and Nid movement trays?
Oh, actually, we have seen someone took Necrons to a tournament.
Yeah.
For Kings of War.
That's naughty.
I couldn't do that.
That's disgusting.
Yeah.
That was really bad. I saw that. It was on Anti-2T6 a couple of years ago, and I thought that's bang out of order. But there's no stipulation of what models you can use.
No, but it's like
it's pushing it a little bit.
Yeah, sci-fi for fantasy. Yeah,
that's. Although to be fair, last night Jace had a game with one guy at Tom's Gaming Club, and the guy's trying to work out an army list. So he had the right size bases cut out on cardboard or whatever, written down what they were, so he could tweak his army list. I was thinking of 3D printing squats to build a full gunline army for Kings of War.
Yeah, or just a squat 40k army.
Yeah, but if you want to use it for Kings of War.
Oh yeah.
But I thought that was quite good.
Well, it was,
with the templates, all the right sizes, just written down clearly what was on them.
Yeah, to test how it was going to, before you actually start making things up. Yeah.
It's not a bad idea. Halfling rifles.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, we've made contact with a guy, and he's been to the Paul tournament quite a few times. He's got a lovely painted halfling army.
Yes.
Called Matt, and we're going to try and get him up here on the channel. He's all up for it as well. Mantic Games do have Space Dwarfs, so we're going to get
Iron Fathers.
Yeah, so we're gonna try and get Matt, a new guy, up to do a Kings of War game with his lovely painted halfling army. I made the mistake at the end of the game last week of challenging Derek, and he's replied because he's got all his orcs assembled and now just going to paint them.
Yeah.
So he's going to come and kick my ass again, which is not fair. You got to fight Jace next.
Yeah, but I'll just come up on a Friday and fight him, and then just.
Yeah, but no one will see that.
That's all right.
So that's the plan. We're going to get Derek back up, and then get Jace Speed or Rich Speed painting. Jace Speed painting. You're banging them out in no time. Do you guys know what the next match is for Codex War? Yes, we do.
Yep.
And we'll mention it in Patreon. working on my iron forces. Yeah, nice.
I like them. They're nice.
Yeah. I was looking at them the other day. Ben, it will be orcs versus space wolves.
Yeah.
I've got the orcs. I've got lots of vehicles.
I've got space
and
wolves,
artillery.
and I'll be using salt cannons.
I realised through my random bullshit I've got 3.5k of elves. I don't need that. Well, there you go. Flesh cow, you can't give me grief anymore. You've got more elves than I have. Just keep painting random units. But I don't know whether I'll be able to fit in now a unit of Palace Guard. I'm tempted to get another unit of Spearmen done.
Yeah, you need the core, don't you?
Nice, can't wait. Two of my favourite armies other than Chaos Space Marines. I've actually had an army lying around mostly from the old Vanguard, but they work. Alright, nice. My elf is bigger than yours and it has a shinier helmet.
Oh, God, no. But
So,
yeah, no. I will be doing this the wars, but anyway, because what I'm going to take it.
Palace Guard are better than Spearmen. Well, yeah, obviously I agree, but it's the points I've got left. So but I've got a regiment of Spearmen, but I might extend that to become a horde. So if I do another regiment, then I can put them together as a horde. I can have the two regiments.
A horde's good. If you get something like Dominate, you won't a horde.
Oh yeah, obviously,
because you're getting that 4 points in the middle.
But then my army will look balanced and pretty because I'll have a horde in the middle, archers, and regiments on the flank.
Yeah.
And it will look pretty. What I need as well is another bolt thrower.
How many you got?
Just one at the moment.
I thought you had 2.
I've got 3, but I'm just going to paint them.
Ah.
But then they've changed it where you can only have 2 per battalion.
Yeah, so as long as you take 4 core, you can have another
Oh
battalion.
yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
And my Dragon Lord will make my Dragon Riders a specialist instead of a support.
I could have 4 trombones.
Yes, you could.
I've got 3. I don't think you can get them. I think you can't get them trombones anymore. That's a bit of a pity. Because you can have 4 trombones. That would be.
Those trombones are nasty, mate, with 12 shots apiece.
Oh, yeah.
But then the elves have got something called that, the Dragon Breath, isn't it?
Yeah.
Which is a similar thing, which is 12 shots. And they're allowed elite range as well. The flamethrower is tasty, short range, but a fistful of dice. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I found the trombone was really good to take out people with flies when they fly over the top of your units. Like, I'll just turn the trombone around and boom.
But the one I like is I got to agree with Flesh Cat on this. Let's throw some cats at you. It's like that mad cat lady from The Simpsons. They're just lobbing cats at you. And it's unmodified 3+ to hit.
Yeah.
So your stealth wouldn't work.
No, but if you can hit me,
you'll be
I'll
charging.
be charging. Yeah.
But the beauty of it is you can give it to this melee unit, and you've suddenly given them a shooting attack as well as your bows.
Yeah.
So it's quite handy. I think that's a great little thing. And then the other one is obviously making a unit right on the flanks, outside of the range, make them expire. Yeah, inspiring.
But yeah, you can. Let's see. If you're throwing cats at me, I'm in range.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So I don't mind that.
But I think you're right. You need to increase that troop to a regiment of those beasts with the giving them sharpened claws or whatever.
Yeah, it's either that or I drop the beasts and just take some phantoms as a blocking unit.
What's the narrow on the phantoms?
About the same as a beast, I think. They can fly.
But they can fly. Yeah. So that being. You either use it as chaff, or you try and get around the back.
They're chaff.
Yeah, but then if you get around the back, there'll be 36 attacks in the rear.
Yeah, but if I can charge a cavalry unit, then I have another unit behind them.
Yeah.
They like you kill my chaff, then I hit you with something I want to hit you with, not something. That
But then I can counter that by having my cavalry unit as troops, as chaff.
Yeah, but you won't know that until tonight, won't you?
No, but then that works quite well for me anyway.
Yeah. So, but then your chaff unit of cavalry isn't going to take out a regiment of men, so
No.
not too worried.
No, that's it. But I think what I need to do is tweak. That was a good list, but I could do with. I mean, I could drop a Revenant King. So if I drop a Revenant King and have a Standard Bearer, that's great, but then I lose the ability to have Surge. Because the Standard Bearers can only have Surge if they have the Tomb of Darkness.
And you take the stand bear, it's brilliant for me.
Yeah, of course. So I don't think I can do that. I've got to find a way of getting Surge onto that Standard Bearer.
I don't know.
Well, yeah, I can. I've got to find 20 points. So I'd have to drop something on someone else. The only thing I can think of, because those bloody wolves were brilliant, I'd have to lose the crushing strength on one of the cavalry units.
Mm.
So that would give me 40 points. So I'd have 20 points left to spend on something else.
Well, I want to try and get a couple more games of Kings of War before the tournament, just so I can get to learn the army a bit better.
Yeah.
Because
But you had a game against an undead army,
Yeah.
which was mostly what I'd like to do. A lot of Revenant Cavalry and Revenant.
it was a skeleton army.
And you won.
Yeah, I mean, it was bad luck. He had some real bad dice rolls.
So how many units did he have?
He had
Oh, how many cavalry units did he have?
1, 2, 3. I think 3 cavalry regiments. Yeah, I think it was 3 cavalry regiments.
That's good.
And he must have had 3 to 4 hordes, and then he had a couple of troops.
We used to have 3 Balefire catapults.
Yeah, 3 Battle catapults. Yeah.
So regiment, I could do another 2 regiments, which will give me.
As an army, it was a real good army.
I've got to get out of the system. I'm going to have to do as many cavalry units as I can, just for the hell of it.
Yeah.
Because they look great. I know it's going to be a nightmare because you get hindered and all that sort of stuff, but it'll just look great. And then just have loads of skeletons. And just do that. Like I say, have the Balefire, have 3. Oh, cavalry, a corps.
Yeah.
So I could do a battalion with a Revenant King on horseback. Hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could end up with 6 regiments of cavalry. There's 1 battalion. Here I have a Balefire catapult. And then I could do a Revenant King and Standard Bearer with a load of Revenant, or even Chief Skeletons with the other 2 Balefire
Yeah,
catapults.
all Revenant Skeletons.
Yeah, they are better, but the cost difference is like 100 points.
Yeah, but it made a difference.
Makes a difference.
Yeah.
That 1 pip on the dice, needing 4s instead of 5s, is bloody brilliant.
Because I crushing 1, it helped me to wound.
Of course, yeah, the average defence would be 5, wouldn't it? Oh yeah, the defence 5, aren't they?
Yeah, and because I crushing, it was 4, so else it would have been. I would have struggled.
Elf Cav, Core 2, Thunders 3. Well, bit bloody stupid. 2 Rev. Oh, I missed these. 2 Rev Cav, 2 Werewolf regiments. Take a flank each.
That's supposed to be what you did, though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
You had wolves one side and cavalry the other.
Yeah, because I had because the Beefcake Werewolf gives them. Does it give them vicious? Oh no, that's the ghoul, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because they got flesh. Oh, that's right. It gives them rallying, doesn't it? So I would have given them +1 to
Running.
That's the point. You don't get the benefits, do you? You'll get the inspiration from a character, but you wouldn't get the rallying because it's rallying flesh eaters only.
No, it's I only get an inspiring.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Elf Cavalry Core 2, Thunders 3. I didn't think they were. I thought they was because the archer, the Silver Breeze is specialist. I thought the cavalry.
Yeah, because they're shooty ones.
Yeah.
Was it the shooty ones?
Yeah, they are. They got a range of 18 with us, and they got a speed of 10, I think.
Yeah, that's because they're shooty ones.
Yeah.
But
I don't think they're going to be that good.
You never know, mate. Well, your shooty ones.
Yeah. It's 12 attacks, I think.
Yeah, and if you move, it's. Well, if you don't move.
So 5's to hit with rerolls of ones, but if I don't move, I'm forced to hit. But theoretically, the first turn I've got an effective range of 28 inches. Then I just stand on an objective and just twang away.
Yeah.
And if you get closer, move off.
Yeah, because my maul pups are the flea bag riders. They're cool.
Range ones are special. Melee are 200 points a unit. Oh right, okay. Well, my melee ones are 200 points. Range ones are 200
Yeah,
points
but
a unit.
if you look at the goblins ones, right? The flea bag riders are cool.
It is a lot of range flesh.
The shooty ones are specials,
Right.
But because they're riding a dog, they hit better than their normal goblin archers.
Yeah, that's wrong. Bit weird, isn't it?
Yeah. So like, oh, you can move your moves. No, they can stay still and they're going to hit on fours. They're like, but those hit on fives, they're staying still.
Yeah. So what I might do with my dragon riders is because they're height 3, I can keep them behind my army and use them as a plug-in unit.
Yeah.
Or because they'll have an 18-inch charge, I might be able to get in a flank attack. So that's the plan. Or I'll send them down one flank, because I will paint another unit of dragon riders, and that will be like a flanking unit. The dragon lord and 2 dragon riders. That'd be nasty. Going down one flank.
Unless you're going against flanks.
Yeah, but then I'd fly over and turn around and come in from behind. So what are you going to do? It's like, that's what I try to do with the werewolves. Is you've got the cavalry here in front of your phalanx, the werewolves come up behind, what are you going to do? You might as well take the hit at the back from the werewolves.
Yeah.
Actually, you'd be better off turning round.
Maybe goblins, mate. I'll have 2
You
units.
will, yeah, exactly.
Oh, that unit to face forwards, this unit to turn around, so it'd be extra.
So what I might have to do with that army is, if I can't, no, I'm going to go elves because it will make me get the elves done, and then once the elves are out of the way, I can focus on another army.
But yeah, no, I'll be taking the Night Stalkers for the tournament.
You might as well. What is going to are you going to do another? You got to do another King's War army.
I will do, not this year though.
No.
I'll be doing it next year.
What, have you thought of any?
I'm not sure. There's a few. There's some nice ones out there. I did think I could do Twilight King because I can use a lot of the Night Stalker stuff in that army.
Yeah, that would make sense.
But then it would be. Then if I did Twilight King, I'd probably just go Twilight King.
We are nerds. We are indeed.
Yeah. Well,
Focus on an army. Famous last words.
But no, I don't know. I don't know what I'd do next. To be honest. Depends what if they bring out any new armies in it. Or
Well,
redo the models.
Yeah. So I've obviously got an evil army. I've got a good army. I want to do a neutral army, but I still keep coming back to the forces of the abyss because I've got that lava board and all those rocks and that. Because it'll be quite themed. So that might be get your old hammer dwarf sorted.
Yeah, I know I should.
Yeah.
But then I do like buying models.
Yes, you do. And to be fair, I some of the dwarf models they do are quite good.
Mm.
The dwarfs on the eagles are brilliant.
And the Brock Riders.
The who?
Brock Riders, the Badger Riders.
Is that an actual magic thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, they look really good.
Yeah, magic models, mate, the Brock Riders.
You should do a dwarf army.
Oh, I want to do like, I can't remember his name. It is Brock Rider one was brilliant, I like that.
So would you mix, because I'm obviously having to, would you mix Mantic and the old metal dwarfs you got?
Yes, I would put the Brock Riders in there.
Yeah.
With the old metal ones, but I wouldn't. But I wouldn't mix that other dwarfs in with them. They look too different.
So fresh cow, I bought one of the random boxes, hoping I'd get anything, but the Mantic dwarfs really should buy less and build more. Under Basilean and now Abysso, mostly evil, could be a slogan. Pretty nice and mostly evil.
Oh, you bought a mystery box?
Alright, no, Fresh Cloud does.
Oh, right. So it wasn't just like one army then, it was all sorts. I thought it might
I'm
be.
assuming it's just a mix. Well, he doesn't know, he just doesn't want to get the Mantic dwarfs, or maybe he doesn't like them.
No, I'm not keen on the magic dwarfs.
Yeah, but the thing is, because there's no actual minimum model count now, you probably could look at your dwarfs and spread them out a bit on the board like I do.
Yeah, I could, yeah.
And get away with doing that.
Yeah.
Because you look at the wraiths I got, they're only 10 models, but I spread them out.
Mm. Yeah, I could do. But there is it Anvil Miniatures? They do a range of dwarfs. Now it's plastic, and they look really nice.
But of all the people I thought would have done the dwarf army, it would have been you, because you love dwarfs.
Yeah, but then I also like buying models. So yeah, it gives me that instant hit. But yeah, like the Anvil Miniatures, their models are really nice, really nice.
Basically, 12 models on a base looks about decent. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so. I think so. I mean, my regiment of elves, they're really beefed up compared to the Mantic ones. I think the regiment has 10 on it, possibly. Yeah, no, yeah, 3 at the front, 2 at the back, 3 at the front, 2 at the back. So they've got 10 on it, and they still look like they fill the base.
Yeah, it's like the Night Stalker stuff. There's no way I can fit the right amount of models on those bases.
I mean, you think about that cavalry unit I've done, that was jam-packed, and that's only 5 models.
Yeah.
And that's the whole. I'd struggle to get another model on that base, and it wouldn't look right. So it just goes to show how small some of the models are. But the skeletons work fine. But like you told me off, don't rebase them, just paint more.
Yeah.
But with the skeletons I got,
Yeah.
right, I've got 4 regiments. If I spread them out a little bit, I end up with 5.
Yeah, but if you just buy them a box and paint them, you.
Well, yeah, but I've still got a lot of skeletons to paint anyway.
Oh, then, yeah, I would just make more. Instead of taking them off the bases and wrecking all the stuff.
Yeah, but I want it looking all universal.
Yeah.
Main reason that Mantic makes dwarves get stuff last is due to Ronnie's love with. He does not want to look like they get special treatment. Really?
Yeah, he's a big dwarf lover.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay. New Mantic mins are basically on base size mini, crouching like crabs and tactical rocks. I don't get this tactical rock. It's become a joke now, isn't it, with Games Workshop?
Oh god, yeah.
They do models on the floor, like stood normally, but yeah, most characters now.
All characters are on a rock. Yeah.
Yeah, tactical rock.
Yeah. But I mean, I like the Brock Rider looks. I like the Brock Rider Lord on foot, and I like the Brock Rider Lord on a big old badger. So if I do a dwarf one, I'm going to have to buy some more of those. But then looking at who's just on me, how many Brock Riders he had in a regiment, and how he spaced them out, I've probably got 4 regiments.
Yeah,
already.
Easily. If you spread them out well.
Yeah, because I've got 2 boxes of them.
You bought them already, have you?
I bought one at the paw and I bought one back at the.
So you're gonna do it, yeah?
I'm gonna do it, yeah.
I think I'm taking the family up to Dumbarton in Exeter, but on the 9th of May there's the Legion show.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, and tomorrow at the YMCA, if you want to look at some terrain, we're going to, my missus's idea, there's a model train exhibition.
Was it there, isn't it?
Yeah, so they've got about 12 layouts, but I reckon there'll be training out there as well, so I'm going there to have a nose at the terrain.
I'm not too worried about that. So it's half inches, I think.
Lots of flock. How about the new faction, the dogs? Well, Heather, who won't come on the channel, so I hope you're watching, has painted a big werewolf, and on the back is a cage, and in the cage is an elf.
Oh, the elf wizards, yeah.
And I said, I'm gonna have to I must rescue that elf. So
I like the they're more feral looking ones, and they're archer werewolves.
Oh yeah, they look good.
Yeah, I do. I mean,
yeah, they look really good.
All the models look nice, but I would, if I did it, I wouldn't have any of the humans in it.
No.
Because I just want the humans in it.
No.
I do if you all doggies. But yeah, I like some of the models. I'm not too keen on their cavalry though. Not keen on them. But yeah, some of their models.
Yeah, some of the models look really good, but I get what you mean about not having any humans in it.
But yeah, no, they're okay. I mean, but then some of the Trident Realm new stuff looks quite nice.
Yeah, I agree. I do like the worm. Are they called the Worm Riders?
Oh yeah,
they look really good.
Yeah,
there you go. And of course you get the toads and all that sort of stuff, now the frogs and whatnot.
Yeah, I think for me, if I was going to do them, it would be literally all toads in the army and nothing else. So it's like freshwater, swampy stuff, and then it'd be CC stuff in the OSR.
the problem I got, because I want to do a Kingdoms of Men army, and I know I'll do it medieval themed, I might even do it like Templar Crusaders, but it's going to be literally the same as, you look at my skeletons, phalanx. You look at my elves, I have to have phalanx because that's all they got. And then if I'm going to take Kingdoms of Men, it'd be archers and phalanx, which would be a human version of my elf army.
Yeah, but then you paint it how you like it. It's
Well,
what it
yeah,
looks like,
true, and I'd have to paint it fast. I'd just literally spray them back, dry brush everything silver, and then just do this tabards, block colours like all blue, all red, all yellow.
Yeah, but like what I said to you though, if we both did a Kings of Men army, and we didn't tell each other what we're getting and what the army we're doing,
Oh, it'd be completely different.
it'd be completely different look on the table.
So that's why I'm thinking of doing something really random like the Forces of the Abyssal, because then there's no phalanx in it.
No, there's no phalanx in the northern.
And there's no phalanx in your northern, your Night Stalkers either.
No,
In fact, I don't think there's that much phalanx in your Northern Alliance.
there isn't now because I think they've got the Naiads can't have it. Don't get got rid of it.
What do you mean the Naiads?
The Naiads had phalanx and ensnare. I think they've only got
Instead now?
ensnare now. So yeah, there's no phalanx in there.
Oh, right, okay. That'd be interesting.
I'm pretty sure. I have to double check.
You'll have to double check now.
Yeah, there's very few. There's very few crush. If you've got crushing, you're laughing.
Yeah, the key here now in this game is Crushing and Strider.
Yeah.
Which Wolves have.
And so is my terror.
Oh, Crushing and Strider?
Crushing one and Strider, yeah.
Wow.
And ensnare.
Yeah, that's mate, that was great. Just flanking that thing.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That was great. I mean, like you say, because I'm not trying to get these stupid long charges, and now I'm just trying to help out and get flanking attacks. My surge has become a lot better. So the other thing I could do is get rid of the standard bearer, have a necromancer with inspiring, because he comes with surge 6.
Yeah, this time when I set up, I had the 2 terrors, and then I had 2 hordes of scarecrows. So you ain't outflanking those buggers. Because behind those.
Fresh Scouts just said they did lose the spear option, so they've only got ensnare.
Yeah, yeah.
So that would now stop a thunderous charge.
But you just be -1 to hit.
Yeah.
So yeah, so they haven't got the thing. But then
Has there been a points drop on that then?
I don't know. I haven't really checked.
Because I think I need to treat myself to another unit of wolves. Although I've got to be honest with you, that was a nice army.
Yeah.
That was a nice army I had last week. And that was the last minute, because I showed you the other army I was tinkering with. But I haven't taken the vampires, and I don't know why, because they haven't changed the points. They've still got the same amount of attacks. Alright, they've lost a crushing, they've still got life leech 2, but they've become vicious in combat.
It was pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I might have to tinker with them, replace the werewolves with the vampires to see how they work. To give them a go.
Yeah.
Because there's still 20 attacks, freeze to it, crushing
werewolves
1.
are faster though, aren't they?
Then I'd have to change the way I play the game.
Yeah.
I keep it slow.
Yeah.
Gets a win for his birthday and get more like being married after 10 years. Mrs. making you a cup of tea. Yeah. Actually, she made me a cup of tea today. I was flaked out on the sofa. I nicked her electric blanket. Deadly. Deadly, man. My daughter was watching South Park.
Oh.
just brilliant. The next thing you know, I'm like that.
Oh, God.
And then she said, I've had enough of South Park. I'm watching Killing Eve from the start. Oh, right, okay.
I love South Park.
What does she want? That's my usual response. Yeah.
Oh, nothing wrong with South Park.
It is good. How they haven't been cancelled, I've no idea.
They're too scared to cancel it.
Yeah, I think they are. They are. They get.
They know then people will start going, oh, not watch your program anymore.
Yeah.
Because it was funny when they the voice actor for Chef
Demanded more, didn't he, or something?
No, he's Scientology, is it?
Oh God, is he?
Yeah, and of course they made the one where you had that crap jumping around on the sofa.
Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise. They did the South Park.
Oh, they didn't they? Yeah.
And they were going to show it again, and he literally went to them and said, "If you show that program again, I won't do the voice to South Park." So the two guys who own South Park turn around and goes, if you don't show it, we won't write you any more South Park.
Wow.
So they went, bye Chef.
Yeah.
That's why Chef got killed off. Because they went, no, if you don't show that episode, we're not going to write you anymore.
So apparently, before he got
I thought it was brilliant.
Before he got assassinated, Charlie Kirk, they done one of them.
Oh yeah.
And he watched it, and he was roaring. He was, yeah, that's what I'm like. And that's how I drink my water. Oh my God, they've got me down to a T. So much so, which annoyed the South Park creators, he ended up with the Cartman's Charlie Kirk character as his profile pic. And they were like, yeah, well, that's not what the response we wanted. But the other thing I made her watch is she watched Team America. Oh, let me tell you about Gary. she was roaring.
Oh God.
But there we go. We better go, sir. We got a battle report film.
Yeah.
So we shall love you and leave you guys.
Yep.
Next week is, I think it's going to be 3rd edition.
Hmm.
Don't know what armies yet. It'll be mission number 3, which is a patrol.
Oh yeah.
Because we've done clans, we've done night fights, so it'll be patrol next, and that will be right. So that's it. It won't be NIDS because you got to start the game with just 2 troops. So I'll have no hive mind on the board.
Oh.
Blah, 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 blah.
Oh, that's a pity.
Oh no, I could just
Coward.
yeah. Oh, hang on. What did we do last week? Right. We're doing orcs and space wolves, so let's not use them.
No.
And then after orcs and space wolves will be space marines and NIDS. So we've got to use something else.
Orcs. Oh no, you can't, do we? I've used.
No.
Well, yeah, I've used preferred edition orcs.
Well, yeah.
I haven't used those over a long time.
Yeah, use your 3rd edition orcs, and I use my Eldar then.
Yeah, because the last time I think we did third, it was my chaos.
Oh yes, it was Curse Against Guard.
Yeah.
Well, I doofed up, and I should have kept the Demolisher back and sacrificed Basilisk.
Yeah, because I ran forwards with the Corpus. Yeah.
Yeah, and then it was the next game. Night fight was. What was that?
13th. Did I use the 13th for cat?
You used your 13th against what? Was it elves? Eldar?
Might have been, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I wanted to do orcs then. Orcs against Nidson.
Yeah.
Orcs against Nidson. Alright, we'll do that then.
Orcs against Nids.
You know what we ought to do is match it with the Codex Wars. So whatever force we're using in the Codex Wars, we'll use that race in the mission.
That would make sense. Yeah, it makes it easier.
Yeah. So, well, in theory, then what we could do and we think this is the 3rd battle for Codex Wars. So this is the 3rd battle for the 3rd edition missions.
Yeah.
Orcs and Space Wolves then doing patrol.
Your orcs against my space balls.
Mm.
Ooh.
Or I could borrow your 3rd edition orcs
You could do
to make it a little more 3rd edition.
Yeah, you have to write along with it. You got 3rd edition codex?
Yeah, we could do that then. So we'll tally it up. So as we work through the missions, we'll be similar armies all the time.
Now, did you get the hatchet job in that one?
Not in 3rd.
No, you did you?
No.
That's
so
why
later on that you
that's why I
thought
fourth was so much.
Yeah, because you reduced your save to 4, didn't it?
Yeah, Codex got caught. The 4th edition Codex is really, well, I think was the best Codex for
the orcs.
For nearly all the races, to be honest.
Yeah, the elf one was good as well. Because you ended up with the Warthogs and all sorts.
Yeah, I mean there was slightly one of the rules you don't like, but for actually the Codexes, 4th edition was I think probably the best.
Apart from certain rules, the codexes were great.
Yeah.
I'm not going to dispute that. And even the NID one with the you ended up with the Broodlord now, didn't you?
Mm.
Yeah, the 4th edition codexes were probably some of the best.
Yeah, they weren't overpowered, but they gave you uniqueness.
Yeah.
In the armies.
Mm-hmm. I agree. Anyway, we've got to go, so we shall say bye-bye. We'll go and film a bolt action game now for you, and then we will see you later. One thing we're going to try and do, while we think about it, is Jason's going to borrow my burner phone, so he can film some stuff at home and do it just for the members. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that's what we're trying. Yeah.
So we do little short videos for the members only, because we're chatting before we come online about the fact that we've got 10 members and we don't do enough to warrant people doing that, supporting us in that way. So we're thinking we'll do some small little videos and maybe release them midweek. Don't know.
Yeah.
See how it goes. But you could film it and then drop the phone off and I can upload it.
Yeah.
Or something like that. And then we can film a battle report. So we'll try and have something midweek.
Yeah.
Because it won't take long to upload.
No.
Yeah, do that then. We'll give that a go. See how that goes. See if we can do some sort of midweek thing for you. It'd be a bit hard for me because I'm in the living room. So I'll have to kick everybody out.
Yeah,
I'll
that's
have to
what
get a stupid o'clock like I was trying to do with the elves when I was updating the elves all the time.
But
Because
if
you've got your own little room, haven't you?
Yeah. It's quite easy for me to say, so you lot sod off and go into my room.
Yeah.
No.
So we'll work something out for you. But I think we'll do, and people have asked, are we doing any more Codex reviews?
Yeah, I think we should, because they were quite good.
Yeah, we could do that. All right, we better go.
Yep.
Those weekend videos were great. Bring them back. Those weekend videos.
The ones you do.
The weekend warrior thing. Yeah, all right. Well, I will. It's because I was hoping it would keep me focused on getting stuff done, but I just not being able to. I just can't get motivated. The pain is it's annoying. It's really annoying. But I'll get these dragons done, Flash, and then I will do another video because obviously I've done the air elementals as well.
Yeah, that'd be quite good.
Yeah, so they're quite good. Right, we gotta go.
Yep.
So we'll see you all later.
See you guys.
Thanks for taking part. You gotta. What are you doing? And then you gotta. There we go.
I do tap it.